This morning in Successful Living, yes, we are in the middle of tax season. And if you don't know about the IRS Dirty Dozen, well, now is the time to learn what to be aware of at this time. Joining us today to review all of the several scamming techniques all taxpayers should look out for is Greg Piccaro with Otrando, Piccaro and Associates. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
It's good to be here.
So, first question I have for you, are you sleeping during this time, or are you working from sunrise to sunset?
I stayed in the parking lot to avoid the traffic, so no, not that much.
I believe it. So first, let's get into this and tell us about some of the IRS Dirty Dozen list and what that really kind of is.
So for about 20 years or so, the IRS has been coming out with a list every year to warn taxpayers of things that they should be on the lookout for. We always think of the IRS as the ones, telling us what to do, but in this case, they really want to help. And it's, like I said, been going on for a long time, and many of them have been around for a long time, right, but some of them changed. Technology has altered some of the things that happen, things that happen in the world tax-wise change, but sure, it's really important because some of these things are happening to people and they're real dangerous.
Okay, all right, so let's go through the first. I'll give you the first one here. Phishing and smishing.
Yeah, so when I think of that, I think they belong in like a Lord of the Rings movie or something,
yes,
right?
Yes.
But so those, everyone's heard of them, and they're basically electronic means to steal personal information and identity information. So phishing is about getting an email that says, hey, by the way, I am from the IRS, for example, I need you to contact me or send me a social security number or whatever.
Got it.
Smishing, which I haven't seen, frankly, is a text message that does something similar. And we don't know where they're getting these phone numbers and stuff, so that's kind of scary, these criminals, but that's what's going on. So the word to the wise is you do not respond to those things. The IRS does not contact people via text messages and emails directly. They usually you're going to get a correspondence in the mail, and you have to respond to that and hopefully use a professional to help. The states are doing the same thing. The states don't fish and schmish either.
Right.
So it's really important that you do not react. If you're worried, call a professional CPA or an attorney or someone and say, well, what do I do?
Right.
Most people know they're not in trouble, right? So if you get a random call that says you're in trouble, it's probably not true.
It's probably not true. Actually, I have gotten one of those text messages, and actually I've gotten several of those text messages with the link on the bottom, and I never
clicked the link. That's right.
I'm listening to you, Greg. Next up, online account help from third-party scammers.
So this is becoming a bigger problem, right? So the IRS and many of the states have the ability for you to set up your own account, which is really helpful. You can see what they see, get information. It's great. It's a little bit cumbersome because obviously they're trying to protect your identity, so people sometimes get pushed back by that. It's like, I don't want to spend all the time. So there are people out there who are making believe that they're there to help you set up your online account. And then the byproduct of that, taking personal information from you.
Got it.
You don't need that kind of help. It's not that difficult. And this is even happening in the beneficial ownership space, that new nightmarish thing that came about that we're hoping it's unconstitutional for businesses to report, small businesses to report their ownership structure.
Right.
There are people out there making believe they're helping people do that. And again, that's not necessary.
Okay, next up is offer in compromise mills.
So when you hear the word mills, right, you think they're just churning stuff out, right?
I do.
And the offering compromise process is a process by which you can negotiate a settlement with the IRS to pay less than what you owe in taxes. It's extremely invasive. They do a lot of due diligence. They're not going to give someone a deal. If they feel they can get all their money, they got all their money. Right. So they're not going to cut you a deal unless you go through this process. There are companies out there, and you see the commercials on TV sometimes that say, we can help you pay off your IRS debt. And it is possible to do it legitimately.
Right.
Be careful of the ones that want a big payment up front. It's a lengthy process, and there's a lot of work that goes into this. So then you have to go to someone who's reputable, and we have helped clients get offers in compromise, and there are a lot of CPAs out there to do this type of work. Go to someone who has some experience.
And one more, we just have a few seconds left here. Unscrupulous tax return preparers.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, unfortunately, there are some tax preparers out there that are not honest, ethical, and doing things professionally. If you sit with someone and they say they're going to get you a refund of X without even knowing what the heck you have, or tell you that your fee is going to be based on the size of your refund, or worse yet, is unwilling to sign the return, go someplace else.
I'm just going to give you the last two. Social media, fraudulent form filing, and bad advice, and then fake charities as well are on. So basically be aware of all these things and don't fall for any of this stuff.
That's right.
Greg, good to see you.
Likewise.
Hopefully you can get some sleep during this tax time, or we'll see him sleeping in the parking lot. One of the you can see the review, the full IRS Dirty Dozen list over at roadshow.com.